For one brief and glorious moment in the year that is 2023, we bore witness to some well-made movies. They've been scattered throughout the year, and even if you are amongst the naysayers regarding Barbie, one has to admit it gave cinemas a boon. But now we have reached the pinnacle of filmmaking. The Meg 2 didn't do it, but by the brilliance of DC Studios, the fourth best DC film ever made is now upon us. Blue Beetle. While managing to knock Barbie off the throne at the domestic box office, Blue Beetle has still managed to come and go with even less fanfare than DC's Shazam sequel and The Flash. Underperforming financially and receiving a lukewarm reception amongst critics, it still nonetheless has been touted as a fun film with heart and a focus on family. And while a focus on family is more or less correct, fun and full of heart isn't exactly how I describe Blue Beetle. Starring Xolo Maridueña as Jaime Reyes, who has a mysterious blue scarab thrust upon him while attempting to secure a job, the scarab attaches itself to Reyes, transforming him into the titular Blue Beetle. Reyes uses his newfound powers to protect his family, who are immigrants from Mexico, broadly implied to be here illegally. The evil White Rand Corporation, Cord Industries, under the leadership of Victoria Cord, played by Susan Sarandon, poor, dried up Susan Sarandon, hates Hispanics and wants to use the Blue Scarab to create an army of robotic exosuits to sell to the military so that she can continue to be white and rich and oppress minorities. And it's up to Jaime to protect his family and stop Victoria Cord. Luckily, Jaime finds an ally in Jenny Cord, Victoria's niece, who is the daughter of former head of Cord Industries and original holder of the Scarab, Ted Cord, who has disappeared because he's white and not important, leaving the company to the evil and dried up Susan Sarandon. Dry Susan Sarandon. Directed by Angel Manuel Soto, Blue Beetle is a mess of a movie that does nothing to further anything coming in James Gunn's DCU. Somehow, still in a gray area that The Flash had been touted to make clearer, we still have no clear direction on what's staying and what's being cut, with Gunn stating that Superman Legacy will be the first DCU film, but Blue Beetle is its first DCU character. Whatever the hell that means. As the film is very self-contained, it would be easy to go any direction with it. The real question is, why would you want to? Blue Beetle is a generic cookie-cutter superhero origin story, with little redeeming substance. Character motivations, both heroic and villainous, are arbitrary and cliché, with the big bad rich white lady wanting money and power, and the good guys just wanting what's best for their family. The family angle was heavily touted and could have been done well, but even Reyes' family are shallow and played only for gags, with the few sentimental moments in the film either falling flat due to lack of true development, or otherwise ruined by constant and inconsistent humor. Set pieces are okay, but nothing we've not seen outside of previous superhero films like Batman, Iron Man, and Ant-Man. The whole film is just lackluster, relying solely on comedy that may entertain some casual viewers, but won't convince most to get their butts in a theater seat. Add in a vibe that tries to merge 80s aesthetics and the golden era of comics, and you have a film that tries too hard to be serious at some times and completely campy and goofy at others. With atrocious performances from most of the cast, most egregiously from Sarandon. Dry Susan Sarandon. And George Lopez. Brain tumor-inducingly funny George Lopez. And Blue Beetle just has nothing at all to offer audiences or DC outside of the obviously diverse angle they play of a Hispanic family banding together, with the fact that they are Hispanic being more important than actually honoring or showcasing Hispanic culture and their familial bonds. Because hey, when you virtue signal, you don't actually have to care about the culture you claim to care about. Blue Beetle is just another unnecessary blip in the path to Gunn's new DCU, one that does more to lose people's faith in Gunn's direction than bolster it. I give Blue Beetle 1 out of 4 stars.